Welcome down to the Barbarian Bar. Just run a quick test run, see how things are going to go. I get anybody in the chat here. I'm just a little live test for tonight. Just getting everything set up here. If you are in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know how things are going, if it sounds wonky or if it's slow. Like I said, this is literally just going to be me going live to completely test out. Let's check out the test chat. Moving things around here, using a whole new thing here. High Tide EDC, what's going on, man? Let me know, how does things sound? Is it loud? Music good? Like I said, I've got the whole new layout here, using a whole new thing. We're gonna have a guest tonight, so I wanted to make sure that this looks good. I also testies 1 2. What is going on here? Nick, what is going on here? You can hear me? Okay, good. Is the music too loud? Testing 1 2 3. Testing. How do you guys digging everything? Kind of a different vibe. Not vibe, I should say. More of a just a different look at what we got going on. You know, I've got I got a flag back here of things to open up tonight here. It is going to be extremely cool. High Tide, the music is low. Okay. So I'm glad you were telling me that here. Let me just bump it up here. Let me just kind of, for future me, when I rewatch this myself, I'm at negative 42.7. Let's just move it up to 40. So I'm at 15. If that music is a little louder here. And appreciate you guys for live testing me here. If you guys are in here, since I am live testing it here, I want to see the delay here. Who is the guest? Well, yeah, I guess it's no secret. Mikey Daily Carey's going to stop down here, do a little interview with him, talk to him about how Blade is here. Him and I are both, of course, affiliates with a few of the same things, so maybe I can't say too much. Obviously, Blade of Knives will be, our thing. So House of Blades is going to be, obviously one of our first things that we'll talk about here, because him and I are both affiliated with House of Blades. High Tide, you definitely know who I'm talking about here. Let's just take a look here. Like I said, you said the music is quiet. Let's move this around here. Spike for EDC opinion. Spike. If you say Spike, I know that my boy Blacksmith EDC makes some spikes, and those are pretty sweet. I actually don't have a spike, if you're asking if I have any. So firsthand, I honestly can't. I can't tell you. I do have a. I have a pry bar. That's kind of got a spike at the end of it. This is made by Chris Black Designs out in Australia. He also made the bead here. What is going on? What's up? We're just doing a test here, seeing how things sound. I'm gonna play this back for myself. I wanted to see how the chat looks. Just kind of checking that out, because I want this to look good. I want this to be smooth tonight. Just checking new things out here. Let's just check here. You guys like the transition? This is where Mikey will be on the that side. Oh, okay. I gotta look this way. Mikey will be. We do have a top-down camera. I don't have enough money to buy a good camera, so I tried something different here. I don't know if you guys want to see if that's any good or not here. I do have a way to the web pages. So you guys think of that. Obviously, of course, you know me. I'm on House of Blades. If you guys want to let me know how this looks. Ah, man, I'm pretty excited, because like I said, I made this whole thing in Photoshop. Pete Pirate Life Knife opinion. Honestly, I love it. I've got the folder, of course, and it's basically the Big Eye Designs. It's so smooth. I will put that on the table tonight, so make sure you guys do come back. So I'll bring that knife out here, definitely here. Brandon says lights are a little harsh on the overhead. Yeah, so you're 100% right. I'm not going to use that top down much. I don't know how to fix it if I was like going to cover it up. It's a cheap one. Obviously I've got my nice camera in front of me, but you're right. It is definitely harsh. Of course, I thought maybe it would look good for if I was going to show some pouches off tonight. I've got some in the mail that I definitely want to show off. So thank you for letting me know that. Definitely going to be something that I'll be working with later on today here. Like I said, I just figured I'd do a little live to kind of see what was going on. I'm using a whole new system. Usually I'm using OBS, but now I am trying out Streamlabs, which was, I was able to get this little background here. Might move the keyboard out. Okay. Let me, so you're saying move the keyboard. Let me go back to tap down here. You're saying move it like out of the light. You think that's probably the issue? It looks bad. I could go with that, yeah. I don't know if that helps at all. Like I said, even my hands look really bad in my opinion. But the knives, I don't know. Like I said, I'm looking at a screen that's like this big versus probably what you guys are on your phones. Well, I guess that's the size of a phone, really. Okay, so move the keyboard out of the way. Okay. Absolutely. Like I said, that's why I want to just kind of go here. Tonight when we go live and things get wild and I start showing off some stuff, I want to look good. Like I said, I'm constantly, like every day, staring at my desk like, what can I do to make this better? Tonight, I plan on going at 8:30 Central Standard Time, and then Mikey plans on probably around 9 to make his way in here, so... the light peeking off the white keys. Yeah, yes, you're absolutely... So, I've got a light there, a light there, and a light there. And the light in front of me here, I've got it kind of further back, kind of blocking the keyboard, which is why, if you're looking at the top down, this hand is better, but right here, I've got a gap where the light is actually showing, like through here. So that's why the keyboard is probably showing up. So I guess I probably could move the keyboard over here. All right. I think I might move the keyboard over here, but I don't know. You guys don't even want to see the keyboard, really, in my opinion. I don't think anybody cares. It is a cool keyboard, don't get me wrong. Let me show you guys that. I don't think I've ever really shown you guys my keyboard. I like it. I do have one key here. Yo, Alpha Prime, what is going on here? And thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I worked a little hard. I'm not going to say I worked hard on it. I just kind of wanted some orange. I wanted a little overlay. I kind of wanted to show off my logo a little more. As this little live up here in the corner, right? Oh, I'm backwards. So this little live here, it was kind of like something I've been putting on my thumbnail, so I kind of was figured, well, let's incorporate it in the actual live. And of course, my thing here, which has been my OG live, and then they swing the axe up in the corner here. Someday I do plan on making that a Ranger Eye or a patch. So someday you guys will see that if you guys are into it. Like I said, the more I go live. I'm looking forward to it. You said I sound good. I appreciate that. Okay, because that is honestly something me and Mikey were messing with last night, and his was really quiet. Mine was really loud, so I bumped mine like in half for sound. And I kept playing with it on my phone to see kind of what looks better here. Alpha, really quick here. I see you are asking what settings do I have the shutter and aperture. So my ISO is at 800, just because it's such a dark background, and I'm at 1/80. And then I'm at f4.5. So that's why I'd like it to be better. I just have it zoomed in just because of how where the camera's placed. Otherwise, if I have it zoomed in at, I think, what did I put it at? Like, can't quite see. So if you look at it, so then that puts me at my way too wide. I don't know. It just, to me, this looks kind of weird. So I wanted to zoom in. So that might answer your question a little bit. So that goes to me at 4.5. Zoom out a little bit. I like to show off the flag in the corner. All right, let me a little better here. Chase says, also camera doesn't. I have a stutter and mire. Let me take a look here. I missed here. Oh, so let me see. Sorry. I've been, like I said, this is totally a test, so I appreciate you guys just hanging out and kind of letting me know. Give me tips, like what I should change here. Is the music too loud? I'm using my, let's see here. I have kind of a list here. I'll show you guys here. Since we can do that. So here's my playlist. I kind of come up with, this is, this is going to sound silly, but it's actually probably from Peter McKinnon's playlist, from his new art list. So it does have a Peter McKinnon vibe, if you guys know, obviously. I love him. No, I'm just kidding. Let me take a look here. Did I fix the overhead? I'm sorry, Jay. I did not here. Here's my top down right now. It's different. Completely different. But yeah. I can't do anything with this one. I gotta get something new. And I will. I promise you guys, I will get... I'll invest more money in all this stuff, of course. I got to get an arm for better top down and then another camera. If you want to get a perfectionist, you may eventually consider adjusting the camera angle so the cool wall lamp is visible, not behind your head. Oh, yeah, honestly, I used to have it more where I did sit here. I moved my computer, and I actually, that's on me. Here. Is that a little better here? I am a perfectionist, but the problem is I get so involved in, there we go. Usually what I've been doing is kind of centering the microphone, so I put my head where the microphone is. The problem is I got my computer over here. But yeah, I definitely agree with you there. If you're slightly centered off, then we could see the light behind you better. Yes, I agree. So I got kind of two ideas. I thought maybe it would kind of accentuate and kind of show me off more, but maybe it's too cluttered. I don't know. I do have to work with that. I do have to work with that a little bit here. I've been wearing earbuds and decided to put on my gamer headphones, and that was one thing that is kind of I can't hear anything around here. So if somebody's behind me talking to me, I have to go like that. But after a lot of the other lives, I was getting a pretty bad like earache from those Apple earbuds, and also now I got a longer cable. Hey, Happy Haptics, what's going on here? What's up? What's up here? Like I said, we are just doing a test trial here. Chase, you do like the new sorry, I read that. I thought you were saying the overhead camera. I was like, no, nobody likes that. What is your guys' thoughts on the chat right here? Is that okay? I dig that it's orange because orange is one of my favorite colors besides black and gray. Is the keyboard cool? Oh, sorry. I'm way behind here. Yes, thank you. I do like that keyboard. Orange, white, black, gray. Those are kind of my aesthetics. And like I said, I got a keycap for it. Tonight, you guys will see something when we're talking about keyboards. I do know that something came in the mail. I said underneath this flag here is a ton of stuff that has come through here. And I'm honestly more excited to open up myself. I've been waiting for some of it, so I'm definitely working on that here. Let's take a look here. What other things? Chat looks good there. Okay, because I was going to put it right here. Sorry. Everything's backwards. I'm so used to a different way. So I was going to put the chat here, but I thought it would be all right over there on my shoulder. I think when I did the collab cam, where did I put the chat? I think I put the chat in the middle because Mikey will be in this spot right here. Like, I think I put the chat right here. Let me just take a look here. Which I can obviously move that around. I don't know. Like I said, when Mikey gets here and we have two of us here, I'll have to change that up a little bit. I do now finally have a little kind of a switch with the transition. I got that kind of going a little bit better. Let me take a look here. Alpha says exactly. Okay. I want to get a perfectionist. Yep. Okay. Top down feels like you were kind of far away. Maybe it is. So if I showed you what it is, it's just like a little webcam. I was using an old phone that was very crappy. I do want to use my regular phone. This has got an extremely good one, but I use that for other things. And I thought about using my tablet that I got over here, but that's what I was using in the first couple lives. But definitely will plan on getting a better camera down the road. I got to upgrade it, but I'm a one camera man right now. The pirate ships on the screen in the background. Oh, you mean the pirate flags? Or are you talking about, let me see here. It's kind of got a little bit of a pirate vibe. I mean, this is my office that I actually work in, so just kind of getting that going here. And let me know about the music. Like I said, that was one thing that it's so loud in my ear. That's one thing here. Gabe says, I can't wait to get into the Ultim Civivi Praxis with the pre-sale tomorrow. Ooh, okay. Did I read that right? Sorry. These chats, they put this damn heart there. Makes it look cohesive. Okay. Are you talking about when I sit over here like that? I'll have to move that around. Sid, what's going on? We are just testing it out here, just kind of get things rolling. Testing the audio. Last night we were testing just between me and Mikey, just kind of seeing how things were. And it was super, super choppy. So, like I said, I've been using OBS and using the Streamlabs, just trying to get things on track here. It's a Nuffy Duffy. I don't know what that means. Lined up with your logo is good in the chat. Okay, yeah, I thought about that. Honestly, you are absolutely right. So the chat here, when it pops up, I actually don't even see it right now. But yeah, it should pop up right where my logo is, where the Swing the Axe. Hey, greetings, Tyler. Like I said, we're just hanging out. I'm just getting things a little lined up here. Somebody says you could go louder with the music. Right now, it's barely. Okay. I don't want to be, like I said, I don't want to be too distracting with the music. What did I say before? We're in 15. Let's move it to, I'm going to move it up to like 20. All right. I moved it to 20. Let me know how that goes here. Am I going to be splitting screens with different cameras? Gabe, yes. I plan on moving me over to a side and Mike, or I'd be on this side, I think is what it would be. And then Mikey will be over here when he comes in. And then with different cameras, yes, I will plan on actually having a straight up real top down camera. I might move back over to the other desk depending on that. But yeah, no, I definitely plan on splitting screens just so you can see what's on the desk. Because going forward, I plan on showing off a lot of pouches. Like I said, right now with how the top down is, I don't know, it's not very good. But yeah, it's I don't know. I gotta play with it a little bit. I'm just not a fan of the top down. I love the top down idea. Just not a fan of my top down. Phytonic says, I think you should try bottle on the left. You're talking that right there. I should move that. Should try moving the bottle to the left. So when you're saying mirror notice, minor notice, I should move it over here. I should put the light here, right in front of the TV. Remember, I actually watch this TV during the regular day when I'm in my office. Are you saying, or you think I should move it more? Sorry. Like over here? Should I move the light over here? Tell me more. Like I said, that's exactly what I'm here for. I wanted you guys to be here to be live with me here. What is your first EDC knife ever? Great question. I'll answer that tonight, but short answer would probably be a Smith & Wesson, a M&P Smith & Wesson. Illinois, 4 inches closer to us on the same table. Oh, okay. How was that? Is that any better? Or maybe even more? I'm actually kind of thinking maybe a little bit more. Like I said, I don't want it to be too distracting, but I want something in the background. I watch all these really cool lives, and everybody's got really cool lighting back there, and, well, I'm poor. I use what I got. That makes your overhead or over your shoulder better. Oh, okay, yeah. You want to be able to see that. I totally understand. Thank you. Swap it with the other thing on the table. Oh, okay. You want me? So that's actually the work sharp. Okay, let me move it. Yeah, frames you pretty good. Okay, hold on. Is that any better or worse? in the music here. All right, so 4 inches closer to you guys. Swap it with the other thing on the table. Okay, so I did. I moved the work sharp away. All right, is that a little bit better or move it more? Like I said, I should move the camera so I'm more like right here. So we get the space between the TV and the shelf. I just get comfortable sitting here. Nuffy Duffy, make mechanical keyboards. I asked, oh, because you said you had one. Yeah. I don't have a mechanical keyboard that I'll be opening up tonight. I have some keyboard things. I may have said too much. If you actually go over to my link tree, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Not to give away. Oh shit, the bottle is a light. It's a lamp. Yes, it is. The bottle light is more visible now. Nice visual. Okay, good. I hope it is. Like I said, I don't want it to be too distracting, but at the other hand, I don't want it to be, like I said, I don't want it to be there. I'm no interior designer. Okay. I think you should switch it back actually, but that was just my vote. No, I don't mind it. I mean, like I said, I want it to look good. I want you guys, it actually kind of looks like it shines over the, God, I'm so backwards here. It looks like it actually kind of shines up the chat a little bit. Ed says, Tops knives are Pioneero options. Tops knives, I'm actually got a few on the way here, so I definitely can answer that question tonight a little bit more too as well. Sorry about that. Chris Wilking, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, yeah. Like I said, we're just getting things set up here. I figured, why not go live, see what you guys see. Like I said, when Mikey gets here tonight, when we go live, like I said, Central Standard Time, I plan on trying to get down here about 8:30, right around there. And then Mikey should come about a half hour later. And like I said, we're going to talk about Blade Show, talk about me having FOMO for not being able to go. Oh, really like the Walsh Metalworks clicker. Okay. The clicker that I've got, I have not yet to hold it, and I'm trying to be true to not opening up too many packages before I open them live for you guys tonight. But man, it's going to be difficult for me not to. Like I said, oh, where'd the music go? Did I completely lose the music? Sid Bones, I'm liking to see what you see so far. Okay, the split screen could change, but I will see that tonight. Yeah, so here is the collab screen. You will see Mikey take the other half. So right in between here, probably about last night when we tested, it was like right on the edge of the TV. That would be about where Mikey will be. So maybe the chat I thought would split us. I didn't really want the chat to cover anybody, so there's that, of course. Let's see here. Most of these suggestions are little nitpicky tweaks. Yeah, exactly, but that's okay. I am totally okay with being nitpicky. I mean, like I said, I want it to be a good experience for when you guys do watch it. When I want this to be something that people do come back and be like, hey, I want to rewatch the live. Like I don't want this just to be like, okay, the live's over, whatever. I want it to be something that people want to rewatch. Knife says, copper or brass? I am copper. I like brass, don't get me wrong, but copper is it's kind of something that kind of fell in my lap. I got a few copper items. Okay, so I need to get my copper gear. You guys want to see that tonight, sounds like. And then I'll bring my Pete's folder knife, of course, PPK. I've got a few other things I want to show off. I've got about, I think for sure, 3 knives I got to open up tonight here that you guys are going to be pretty stoked about. Some of you might have already seen a few of them. What do you guys think of that transition? That work out? But yeah, some of the knives that I got, I'm going to show off. You might have seen already, and some of you might have not. I'm pretty stoked. I got 4 knives. There is one that I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, holy crap, am I on drugs? This thing it's going to be cool. Let me just tell you that. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope I'm doing good. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm like I said, it's you guys saying they're nitpicky. I am a perfectionist as a photographer. I'm a very visual person, but sometimes my visual aspects are different, especially because I'm on this side here. You did like that transition. Thank you. I was thinking of something. I got to think of something. I was thinking, no, this is the Barbarian Bar, so You know, it's one of those brick, when I think of brick and neon, so it definitely worked out here. You're debating if you want to film an unboxing video tonight, Sid. You definitely should. We like to see unboxing, at least I do. I used to not be a big fan of it, but I love seeing, you know, I just love seeing everybody else's stuff. Like I said, any last minute things here, I'm going to hop off here. Like I said, I just want to kind of get a little insight of what you guys' thoughts are. Like I said, how was the lighting? How it sounds like you guys do like my little design in the background here. Or I keep saying background, but it's an overlay. Any last minute things here to sound good? Because I'm not going to tweak too much if it seems fine. If you guys can visually enjoy it, and of course the audio, I've always been told, you know, people will watch a video with poor quality, but when it comes to the audio, it's the audio that people will be like, I'm out of here. So that, I'm not very good at audio, and I'm half deaf. And let's just say it how it is. I do a lot of pew shooting, and sometimes forget to wear my ear pros, so I'm not very sound efficient. Let's just put it that way. And so I love music. I love hearing things. My brother blasted music in my ear my entire life. Going into school, he would blast his car so loud. So I think that obviously has a huge impact when it comes to it here. Y'all, please don't forget to Hulk smash that like button. Thank you. I'm guessing you said yes because you also like copper as well. So if that's the case, like I said, I'll bring out some copper stuff that I've got here. I've got a few copper items. I wish I like brass. Don't get me wrong. I wish you could make copper coins. Now, this is obviously bronze and brass. But yeah. Oops. Is that loud in you guys' ear? I can't hear anything. Anyways, as I was saying here, Leatherman ARK opinion. I like it. That is actually something I think I'll probably plan on getting a little bit of. I'll make a whole video on that one actually for you on the Leatherman ARK. Definitely gonna be one that will be a long form. Like that's the plan for my channel is to move forward. I like all EDC items, and I will be honest with you. Like there are items that I like. And like I'll do a comparison and just be honest with you guys. I actually heard Taylor say today that he wasn't a fan of the Demko AD 20.5. I personally love it. I think that blade shape is sweet, but that's my opinion, and I think that's what's cool about the EDC community. And I, be honest with you, I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of liner locks, and I think that's why. But anyways, like I said, I still will show it off. I still want to take photos of it. I still want you guys to be, you know, aware, in my opinion. That's one thing that I express with my channel, and I want to show you guys off. You know? And I'll talk about that more tonight here, of course. Like I said, this is totally just a test here. See how things going. The drop was sort of loud. You did hear that? Okay. But something to be careful about. No, I'm clumsy sometimes. I get excited. But anyways, I was going to head up and go have some lunch here. Like I said, appreciate you guys' input here. Totally just winging it right now, seeing, like I said, like the little light thing, I appreciate it. I might even move that just a little bit more. Earlier, I did have the orange light down here, but it's not as bright, so I moved it. So I thought that was kind of a, I don't know, it was a last minute gut check. But as I realized that I cover up that whole freaking shelf. But anyways, yeah, you really like your Demko. I'm a huge fan. I've heard of people having issues too, but I like it. I mean, it's I don't know. I like it personally. Like I said, it's been my go-to EDC knife. So another thing, I want to talk about that because I plan on getting that RIT dyeing video out. Somebody asked me, and they've been hounding me on Instagram when I'm going to do it because I think they're trying to do some RIT dyeing themselves. So I definitely got to get that video out like ASAP. Let's see. Orange Lantern should stay where it is. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, Sid. No, I appreciate it. I thought about even moving it like closer over here, but I like how it bounces off the wall. Favorite multi-tool, the SOG Power Pint. Multi-tool is, in my opinion, not something that replaces other tools. It is there to accentuate what you have on you. And the idea, in my opinion, I got right stories. Oh, I'm here. I'm down to hear about it. But like I said, as far as like EDC is to accentuate what you already carry. It's supposed to make your everyday needs easier. Like that is what I believe makes a EDC tool better, and that is why I like the SOG Power Pint. I like because it's small. It's got a pocket clip on there. I can open it one-handed, and it's going to do about majority of the items, or sorry, majority of the things that I'm going to do with it. And if I need a bigger wrench, I'll go to the toolbox and grab one. And what do I mean by that is, yeah, the SOG Power Pint is really little. So you bring this up here. I just brought in a tool that I needed. I mean, I know my limits. I know the tool's limits, but when you ask like what my favorite multi-tool is, that is why the SOG Power Pint is my favorite multi-tool, because it is so small. It's got that pocket clip. Pocket clips to me are great. I'm a fan of deep carry pocket clips. It goes right in the pocket. Nobody can see it. But bro, I got Rit. Are you saying Rit or Right stories for me? I'm definitely down to hear, because I love Rit dyeing things. You guys know that my Chavez used to be the Jade, and that Rit dyed that black. Super nervous ever taking that apart to do so, but man, so glad I did. Happy Haptic says the 80-20.5s are great. Just need to regrind. Oh, okay. Since they're too thick behind the edge. I will agree with you. I don't even know if I can. How do I show that off on here? But I will agree. It is kind of thick. It's sharp. This one's the D2. I think it's, in my opinion, a really good. I don't know if I can show that off. I think it's a great EDC blade. In my opinion, you're right. I could throw it out. I could put a new grind on there. What are your suggestions then, Happy Haptics? I'm open ears on angle. What is an angle that people like to grind their down? I usually stick around 20 to 25. That is obviously the standard, I feel like. But what is your opinion? I'm open ears. I'd like to know, actually. So what would you regrind it to? Since you think it's too thick, what would you regrind it to? I'll gladly do that. I think D2 is one of my favorite steels. It's easy to sharpen. I can do pretty much whatever I want with it. I think it holds a pretty good edge, in my opinion. So, and I don't even call it a budget, in my opinion. D2 is not a budget. Nah, not in my opinion. Modular multi-tools, like GOAT branded. Greatest of all time brand opinion for multi-tools. I guess I just have to go with Leatherman, just because they have the most options. But I like the Gerber, because the Gerber, in my opinion, started the first one-handed operated, so the OTF out the front style. So I would say, as far as modular multi-tool goated brand opinion, still have to say Leatherman, but I like my Gerbers just for one-handed. Everything, in my opinion, for everyday carry purposes, one-handed operated. If it doesn't operate one-handed, like a case knife, I love the case. I think it's classy, traditional. I have to use two hands to open it, which is why it doesn't get a whole lot of pocket time. Gerber dime, yeah, the Gerber dime is nice. I feel it's a little cheap, and I'm a penny pincher, so for me to say that, I guess that might be saying something. Take that as you will. Like you said, take that as you will. 17-inch. Okay, so you do 17 degrees. All right, so Gabe, I have a Worksharp Precision Pro, and I've also got the Elite up here. You put that at 17 degrees, would you say? So I will definitely try that. I'll put that down to 17. I don't mind it. Rit dye, I'll send you DMs on IG. Okay, I'll definitely read about it. Like I said, I love Rit dyeing. You worked in the food industry, so you like it thin. Well, Gabe, since you're talking about it here, I was gonna head out, but you brought out something here. I took some awesome, in my opinion, awesome pictures. But let's check this out. So if you were in the food industry, what are your thoughts? I actually just oh, they look really bad right now. I just cleaned them in sink and didn't They're not really super clean right now. Sorry. A Tonto blade for EDC. Absolutely. Absolutely think it's a great EDC. So sorry, apologize. They're not super clean. But Damn Design's got a Kickstarter going. And getting these going. The Kickstarter, I don't believe, is 100% live yet, which is why he's having me take pictures of them. Some of them are on the website already. So you were talking about, like, oh man, these. I'm disgusted actually showing these because they are dirty. But like I said, I just got done taking some photos, so I would. Oh, that's disgusting. Sorry, guys. But that's all right. Look at that marble. Oh. Fat carbon. I've learned that fat carbon is one of my favorites. And then I'll show you the last one. I'm excited for these to take off. And they are VG10 blade steel. Look at that Cleva. And they are definitely a good grind. I used the heck out of them just to kind of really get a good sense, and they are great. Happy haptics. Not just sharpen, just need to lay the edge back. Okay, basically make it. It does look kind of, in my opinion. I will disagree. I won't disagree with you. I would say yeah. I would go with that. Brendan says, that shredded carbon fiber is just damn pretty. No pun intended. Damn Designs. They're coming out with some sweet stuff. Gabe says, I think it is awesome to see the Vero and others, making kitchen knives and like the Damn Designs. I haven't gotten to see the Vero ones yet here. The Benchmade ones though, I was looking at them. Check this out here. I am a huge Benchmade fan, so bear with me as I fanboy over Benchmade, but get off my back. But for real, you talk about chef knives. The price of them was incredibly crazy, but I want one. Chris from House of Blades was actually telling... where are they? I think he got gifted some, but they're super cool. Here we go. Kitchen cutlery. We are on kitchen cutlery, and I'm about to go make some food. But I do want to show these off here. Where are the Benchmade ones? Look at that. To me, that is sick. But it gets better. All right, so $1,100. Go ahead and use my code Barbarian, and you get yourself a little bit of a kickback. So if you guys are into that, and you don't want to spend that much money, I do have a discount code Barbarian. But like I said, I love the Benchmade ones. Where are the Benchmade ones that are like the Damascus? I don't even think they're Damascus. I think Ron was showing them last night at his live, and they are man. I didn't. So I admitted this in my post on Facebook, and I said, hey, I've not spent a lot of money on kitchen knives, and I am embarrassed to say that I've not spent a whole lot of money on kitchen knives, because how often do you use your kitchen knife versus your pocket knife? Like, here's a $300 knife or whatever, $250 knife, and you go to Walmart or Target and buy a $10 cheap ass crappy blade kitchen knife that you use for your food prep, and it just bugs me that I've never really got into the idea of needing a good kitchen knife. I know EDC don't everyday carry a kitchen knife, but man, why was I never spending that kind of money? Like, to me, that's just silly. Like, what was wrong that I would never spend that? I don't know. Anyways, I digress. Emerson Pickle opinion. I'll have to look that one up here. Let me take a look here. Brandon says, my EDC is a Benchmade. I think it says Griptilian, but I can't see it. There's something in front of it. With custom scales and hardware. Oofda. I like that. I like the Griptilian. I don't know why. My favorite Benchmade, honestly, to this day is going to be the Grizzly Ridge. I think it's a great knife. But I was going to show you, as I digress here, I want to get the music back on, the Benchmade. I wanted to show this just because we're talking about chef knives and I showed you the Damn Design ones. No, they don't have it on here. Okay. Well, they don't have it on here. But like I said, if you want to get some here, get on the Kickstarter when these launch. I'm not affiliated with them by any means, but I do like them. And they're probably going to be something that's going to drop me down to getting more into chef knives, in all honesty, just because they're nice. I don't know why I never spent the money on it. I use cooking knives every single day. But yeah, I agree with you, Gabe. It is definitely awesome to see that, some of these EDC companies, getting into, cutlery. Happy Haddocks. I have 10K worth of culinary blades. Holy shit. In my knife roll. Okay. You were a chef for many years and you worked under, Michelin started chef? Am I saying that right? Even in customs from authentic, world-renowned Japanese blacksmiths. See, Happy Haptics, you have a real reason to own those. I mean, that was your job. So if your job's a photographer, you're gonna. I'm saying this because you're saying sorry, not the flex. Flex all you want. I love that. As I digress into that, flex all. I love hearing about it because if I'm gonna go to a car show, I want to see the most awesome cars. I'm not gonna go to a car show just so I can see, like a Honda Civic or something. Like, I don't care about that. I can see that at Walmart if I want. So yes, please flex. And as I was saying, that if that was your job, absolutely, you're going to know definitely a lot about, cutlery knives. You're going to culinary, I should say. You're going to know more about that, and you should. And you're going to spend the money on it. Just like I was saying, a photographer is going to spend a lot of money on their camera. That's their job. Hence why I don't have this isn't my job. This is for fun. I enjoy just talking to you guys. I enjoy showing off, knives, which... Speaking of knives, I got a one-off. I don't think anybody's ever seen these. But I did see Kaiser has these exact same scales on this Vosteed. This is my pumpkin carving knife. Since it's Halloween here, I definitely, gotta have my Halloween stuff here. Real talk, camera and gear is even worse. Oh, don't even get me started. Like lenses and just anything. I mean, you look at some of the stuff that's just like... for example, Sid, he was here. I don't know if he's still here. I'm sure he could tell you the amounts of money he just puts in just the lenses, not alone the actual, body. The body is like nothing. I mean, compared to the lenses. So you're absolutely right. Real talk, camera gear is even worse. Speaking about culinary knives, my wife and I just started watching the show The Bear. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the knife that you use is yours. You don't share that with anybody. So I'm assuming you spend that money and nobody else touches your knife. So I'd assume, you spend that money on you. You're not spending on anybody else. Oh, you also live in Montreal. So the culinary judgment, am I saying that? Juggermount of a city. We have access to shops that carry, many of these types of blades, locally easier to acquire. Yeah, here, obviously, we acquire them versus, real stuff when it comes to, like, I'm saying real stuff as in, you're saying blacksmiths and stuff. I'm sure we don't have that many besides, what's that show we were talking about the other day on the live? They've got different, like the Japanese culture, and, they started that kind of, how do I describe it? Real blacksmithing, swords and all that stuff. Speaking of swords, I definitely need to get a sword back there. And my axe. I'm still waiting on my buddy to send me over the Peter McKinnon poster I bought like 5 months ago, I feel like. I told him, said, hey, I want to buy that from you. You got an extra one. He's going to send it. So that's the other thing I'm going to be putting there. The Peter McKinnon poster here or here. I think here. Maybe I'll even move the flag. I haven't decided. Buck knife favorite model, Buck 110. It's just traditional. My Buck 110 has a thumb stud on it. I went on Amazon or Etsy and I put a thumb stud on my Buck 110. And I'm just traditional. It was my grandfather's. It's actually the first knife I ever skinned my first buck with. And that very first time I ever used the knife, very first time I got my buck when I was a kid, I snapped the tip of the blade off. And that was before I knew that you could even send blades in and get them re-sharpened, you know, ground off, whatever. And I did it myself. And I'll bring that tonight, and I'll show you guys. It's in the shelf back there, and I'll show you guys how how cringe it really does look, you know. Hey, Drizzy Darko, what is going on here? I don't have earbuds, but hitting the like. Hey, I appreciate you. Hit the like button. We're just hanging out. Like I said, I'm just testing things out here. Honestly, was just trying. I was gonna leave about 15 minutes ago and go make food, which I should do that right now. Tonight, guys, come back here. Mikey Daily Carry is going to be hanging out with me. We're going to be talking about Blade Show. I've got a whole mess of mail behind me. I've got knives I want to show you guys. There are 2 of them that I'm going to sure believe that you guys will be happy you came back. One of them I will bet you guys haven't seen. I will talk about it, and I will tell you it's got premium steel, and it's got a blade shape you've never seen. So definitely come back tonight here, guys, and come hang out with me. I'm going to guess around 8:30 Central Standard Time. So that's when I'll be back here. And like I said, I'm going to do a little more cleaning up here, try to get make sure the audio looks good, or the audio sounds good and the visuals look good here. And like I said, you guys check me back out tonight here. Open up some mail. We'll do some more talking. I'll get my copper stuff out you guys want to see, and I'll bring that buck you want to see so I can show you the grind. And I'll grab some other stuff I want to show off. Brendan says, good luck in the stream. I can't make it. Hey, I appreciate you making it to this one, so thank you. Like I said, thanks for the input, everybody. Thank you.